Welcome, race fans, to Watkins Glen International for the second road course race of the season. You need to be the best of the best to win on this fast-paced road course. We'll see who has what it takes to win today after 10 laps and potentially grab a playoff spot. The front row is shared by two road course specialists, Sam Hornish Jr. and AJ Allmendinger. Behind them, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin. Row 3, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch. Row 4, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr. And Row 5, Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Row 6, Clint Boyer and Carl Edwards, Jamie McMurray and Kyle Larson. Row 7, behind them, Casey Kane and Michael McDowell. Row 9, Ryan Newman, Danica Patrick. And Row 10, Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 11, Brad Keselowski and Jimmy Johnson. Row 12, Matt DiBenedetto and Chase Elliott. Row 13, David Reagan, Greg Biffle. Behind them, Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Casey Mears, and Eric Almirola. Row 15. Paul Menard, David Gilliland. Row 16. Ty Dillon, Trevor Bayne. Row 17. Bobby Labonte, Cole Witt. Row 18. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who started on pole at Daytona, will start last here at Watkins Glen. And let's not forget, only 3 races before the playoffs, and this is one of them. Look at names like Kyle Busch, Jamie McMurray. They're starting decent today. Let's see if they can erase a 16-point gap over Almirola, who qualified 30th today. Jamie McMurray and Kyle Busch look to capitalize with their good starting spots. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing at the Glen. Sam Hornish Jr. looks to take an early lead over AJ Allmendinger, who battles Kevin Harvick for that second spot, and here they come through the bus stop. Looks like they can make it work. Too wide as Kevin Harvick looks to take the advantage over AJ Allmendinger. A little loose there through turn 10, but it's 3-time IndyCar champion Sam Hornish Jr. who leads lap 1 over Kevin Harvick, who's closing in on the back bumper of the 9. Here he looks to the inside, the preferred lane coming into the carousel. Look at the Kevin Harvick machine. The number 4 takes the lead down the backstretch and into turn 10. Harvick is going to lead lap number 2. But look at the 47, AJ Allmendinger. We know he's good on these road courses as the caution is out. It's Matt Kenseth. He's off in the sand trap off of turn 10. Looks like he's stuck there, trying to get it out, but nope. That 20 car is stuck. He's going to need a tow out of the sand trap. He should be good to continue. No damage really to Kenseth's car. He gets it refired, but he'll have to restart in the back. Let's take a look at what happened to the 20. We see the 10 of Danica Patrick lock up the brakes getting into turn 10. It's a tight corner off of the high-speed back straightaway and just gets in too deep on the inside. Kenseth gave plenty of room to the 10, but when you lock up the tires, you just slide, and unfortunately, Kenseth gets tagged. But we're back green. Kevin Harvick leads the field into turn 1 and up through the S's, but he's being pestered by the 47, AJ Allmendinger. What can he do on the outside coming into the carousel? He's trying to make it work on that higher line through the carousel. AJ Allmendinger to the front. He gets around Kevin Harvick. Allmendinger will lead lap 4 as we got 3 wide. Tony Stewart, a 2-for-1 on Harvick and Sam Hornish Jr. He goes from 4th to 2nd with that move as he battles his teammate Kevin Harvick into the bus stop. He should have the preferred lane on the exit as Joey Logano is off in the bus stop. He gathers it back up, lost a couple of spots there, but he's back on track as AJ Allmendinger continues to lead. We'll see if that Tony Stewart machine can catch the 47. There's a battle for 4th place. Denny Hamlin's got a fast car late in this race as he battles against Sam Hornish Jr. through the S's and up down the back straightaway into the bus stop. Denny Hamlin should have the lane. We saw Allmendinger work that outside, but Sam Hornish Jr. gets shoved wide. He'll lose a spot, maybe another one to Jeff Gordon as Denny Hamlin takes 4th. There's Tony Stewart closing on the 47. Look at Hamlin. Man, what a fast car he has in this race. Up to 3rd. Can he challenge the leader, AJ Allmendinger, as Kurt Busch goes around in the S's? The 41 spins, the caution's out. Kurt Busch goes around in that tight, high-speed corner of the track, the S's. They had to throw the caution here. Let's take a look at what happened. He comes down in front of Joey Logano. Logano's already got the nose on the inside. I don't think Kurt Busch was aware of it. He gets tagged. Remember, he's in a tight battle for the regular season championship with Jeff Gordon, who was just in front of him. This is going to cost Kurt Busch a lot of time, especially if he comes down pit road for a fresh set of tires after that spin. I would think he would. And yes, he did during this caution. And while we have the caution, we'll take a look back at that Joey Logano incident. We'll see how he got shoved off the track. There he is in the bottom right, the orange car. And it looks like a little bit of help from the Jeff Gordon machine. We've seen these two get together before. Think back to Sonoma. Gordon helped Logano through one of the corners there. And then just at Daytona, Joey Logano made a huge block that sent Gordon up into the wall. But we're back green. AJ Allmendinger, Tony Stewart, and Denny Hamlin. Hamlin gets turned in turn one. Harvick as well. Somehow they save it. No caution, but they got to figure this mess out through the S's. I cannot believe nobody wrecked, but Hamlin and Harvick get knocked out of it. Sam Hornish Jr. up to third as they've got a battle for the lead. Allmendinger and Tony Stewart. And a turn 10. Tony Stewart looking with the advantage to lead lap number 8. 2 to go. AJ Allmendinger could win and lock his name into the playoffs. Tony Stewart looking for his second win of the season. Let's see who's got it down the backstretch and into the bus stop. Allmendinger has cleared Tony Stewart. Stewart back to the inside. He moves him up the track and through the carousel. Tony Stewart takes the lead back from AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger retaliates and sends Stewart wide. Stewart gathers it up, and the white flag is in the air for AJ Allmendinger. 1 to go through the S's. Can Stewart get back to the 47? What a great run through the S's for Tony Stewart. Into the bus stop, he sends AJ Allmendinger wide. Allmendinger is off. His chances are over. It's Tony Stewart versus Sam Hornish Jr. now. Coming in turn 10 and 11. Hornish to the outside. Who's it going to be? To the line. Tony Stewart is going to win at Watkins Glen. What a thrilling last lap. Back and forth between Allmendinger and Stewart, but it's Stewart who gets the final blow on Allmendinger as he sends him wide through the inner loop. Tony Stewart claims his second win of the season, and he burns it down here at the Glen. Tony Stewart claims the victory in dramatic fashion. Sam Hornish Jr. winds up second. Kyle Busch, a much-needed third place. Good for the points. Allmendinger ends up fourth. And Joey Logano, involved in a couple incidents today, he rounds off that top five. Jamie McMurray, sixth there. He's a bubble driver as well. Good run for him. Michael McDowell shows up at a road course again. He's 13th. Matt Benedetto, a solid run for him. Ryan Newman, another bubble driver, 18th. Don't know if that's going to cut it. And Austin Dillon as well, close to that line. We'll see what 24th does for him. Eric Almirola ends up 32nd. That's going to knock him below the cut line. And after a wreckfest at Daytona, all 37 cars will finish the race here at Watkins Glen. And here it is. The playoff standings. Kyle Busch has jumped in just 3 points ahead of Jamie McMurray. Newman out by 6. Almirola out by 13. Austin Dillon in 22 above. And Casey Kane 18 above. The points are just so close right now, it's hard to predict who's gonna make it and who gets left behind. Here's the regular season standings. Jeff Gordon takes the points lead from Kurt Busch after Busch got spun. He's 9 back. Joey Logano, a top 5 in this race. He is in the hunt as well for those 10 extra playoff points. But that's it from Watkins Glen International. Up next on the schedule is Bristol and then Darlington, and that's it. Those are the 2 races left before the playoffs begin. So thank you all for showing up to the Glen. I will see you next time at Bristol.